Right now, as you're watching this video, your body is either building you into the man you're meant to be, or it's slowly dismantling everything that makes you powerful. And the crazy part, most men are completely unaware they're sabotaging their own biology every single day. See, testosterone isn't just about muscles or libido. It's your biological currency, your body's way of investing in confidence, focus, drive, and dominance. But here's what nobody tells you. You're probably throwing away about 40% of your natural potential without even knowing it. What I'm about to show you isn't some supplement scam or fitness guru nonsense. This is cutting-edge research from Harvard, Stanford, and the world's leading endocrinology labs. And once you understand how testosterone really works in your brain and body, you'll never look at your daily habits the same way again. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why some men seem to effortlessly command respect, attract opportunities, and maintain unstoppable energy, while others struggle with motivation, confidence, and mental fog. The difference isn't genetics, it's not age, it's knowledge. So buckle up, because what you're about to learn will fundamentally change how you approach every day of your life. Let me tell you about the most fascinating psychological discovery of the last decade. Researchers at Columbia Business School found something that completely flipped our understanding of confidence and success on its head. They discovered that testosterone and confidence exist in what scientists call a bidirectional feedback loop. Here's the mind-blowing part. Confident behaviors actually increase testosterone production, which then makes you more confident, which increases testosterone even more. It's like compound interest for your masculinity. But here's where it gets really interesting. Your brain doesn't just produce testosterone randomly, it's constantly calculating your position in social hierarchies. Every interaction, every victory, and every defeat sends signals to your endocrine system about how much testosterone to produce. This is why some men seem to naturally rise to leadership positions, while others fade into the background. Their brains have learned to maintain high testosterone through strategic psychological positioning. Stanford psychologist Dr. Robert Sapolsky discovered that men who consistently view themselves as victims of circumstances show chronically suppressed testosterone levels. Meanwhile, men who frame challenges as opportunities for growth maintain optimal hormonal profiles. Your brain literally rewrites your biology based on how you interpret your life story. Think about that. The narrative you tell yourself about your experiences is directly programming your hormonal destiny. Now, let's talk about testosterone's greatest enemy, and it's not what you think. It's not age, it's not genetics, and it's definitely not some mysterious decline that happens naturally. The real testosterone killer is chronic cortisol elevation. Here's the brutal truth. Cortisol and testosterone exist in direct competition in your body. When cortisol goes up, testosterone gets crushed, and modern life is basically a 24/7 cortisol production factory. Every time you check your phone anxiously, every time you worry about things outside your control, every time you engage in pointless arguments online, you're literally stealing testosterone from your future self. But cortisol isn't working alone. It has a partner in crime that's even more devastating. Sleep deprivation. University of Chicago research shows that men who sleep less than 6 hours per night have testosterone levels equivalent to men 15 years older. Here's the kicker: testosterone production happens primarily during deep sleep phases. So when you stay up scrolling through social media or binge-watching Netflix, you're literally choosing entertainment over hormonal optimization. And then there's the silent assassin hiding in plain sight. Chronic inflammation from processed foods. Every time you eat refined sugar, processed oils, or artificial additives, you trigger an inflammatory response that suppresses testosterone production. But here's what's really insidious. Many foods marketed as healthy are actually testosterone destroyers. Soy products, certain vegetable oils, and even some supposedly nutritious grains can disrupt your hormonal balance if you're not careful. The food industry doesn't want you to know this, but your grocery cart is basically a testosterone pharmacy. Choose wisely, and you optimize naturally. Choose poorly, and you're medicating yourself into hormonal decline. Now, here's where things get really interesting. While chronic stress destroys testosterone, acute physical stress actually multiplies it. This is called hormetic stress. Short-term challenges that make your system stronger. Compound movements like deadlifts, squats, and pull-ups don't just build muscle, they're literally testosterone manufacturing protocols. Your body interprets physical challenge as a signal that you need to become more dominant, more capable, and more resilient. But exercise is just the beginning. Your brain is constantly scanning for signals about your competitive status. This is why men who regularly engage in competitive activities, whether it's sports, business, or even video games, tend to maintain higher testosterone levels. The key is to choose competitions you can actually win. Your brain doesn't distinguish between defeating someone at chess or closing a business deal. It just knows you came out on top, and every victory sends a signal. This organism needs more testosterone. Here's something most men do and realize. Your social environment is constantly programming your hormonal profile. Men who are respected, who have their opinions valued, and who are seen as leaders in their communities naturally maintain higher testosterone. This doesn't mean you need to be the loudest guy in the room. True social dominance comes from competence, integrity, and the ability to add value to others' lives. When people genuinely respect you, your brain rewards you with hormonal optimization. But perhaps the most powerful testosterone multiplier is having a clear, compelling purpose. Men who are driven by meaningful goals, who have a mission larger than themselves, show consistently higher testosterone levels than men who are just drifting through life. Your biology literally rewards you for being needed, for having a reason to be strong, for having something worth fighting for. Now let me give you the exact protocol that high-performing men use to hack their hormonal profile every single day. It starts the moment you wake up. First, before you check your phone, before you think about your problems, you establish dominance over your environment. Make your bed, do 20 push-ups, stand tall and take deep breaths. You're telling your brain, I'm in control here. Your first meal sets your hormonal tone for the entire day. High-quality proteins, healthy fats, and strategic micronutrients send signals that you're thriving, not surviving. Zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, and omega-3 south aren't just supplements, they're raw materials for testosterone production. But timing matters. Your body produces most of its testosterone between 3 and 6 a.m., so what you eat the night before becomes crucial. Finally, your evening routine determines whether you wake up hormonally optimized or depleted. Blue light after sunset confuses your circadian rhythm. Stress and anxiety suppress overnight testosterone production. The most successful men I know treat their evening routine like a sacred ritual. They disconnect from digital chaos, process the day's wins, and prepare their body for hormonal regeneration during sleep. Here's what happens when you stop wasting testosterone and start optimizing it strategically. Your energy becomes consistent and powerful. Your confidence becomes authentic and magnetic. Your focus becomes laser-sharp and unstoppable. People start treating you differently not because you're trying to impress them, but because your biology is broadcasting strength, competence, and leadership. Opportunities start appearing that you never noticed before. This isn't about becoming someone else. This is about becoming the most optimized version of who you already are. Your testosterone levels are either supporting your goals or sabotaging them. There's no middle ground. So here's my challenge to you. Take everything you learned today and implement one thing immediately. Your future self is counting on the decisions you make right now. Don't waste another day operating below your potential.